What's up guys, welcome back to my channel and to what ended up being an actually really great balanced day in my life. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you're new here, please subscribe as well. I hope you stick around and I hope you guys enjoy coming along with me on this day and everything that we have to talk about. Make sure you're following on Instagram and TikTok, and if you want to hear more from me, you can also check out Girls with Goals podcast. It's my podcast with my twin sister and it's kind of the best. Today, we're going on a hike. Woo! Adventure! Today we're going on a hike. I planned a hike for the family because when we lived in Hong Kong, there are so many mountains in Hong Kong and the hiking is incredible. And that is like something that I so miss, and I was trying to find a little bit of that here in Singapore. And there's not like the mountains here like they have in Hong Kong, but there are some naturey areas, and so I found this one spot. It's like a reservoir and it has some hiking trails, and then it has this like treetop walk at the top, which is like a little walk like up high through the trees, and there's supposedly a lot of monkeys here, so I'm calling it a monkey hike in hopes that there's a lot of monkeys around us swinging and swinging, you know? That's the vision. We'll see if it adds up. I also want to talk about having balance and flexibility in your routine, whether it's like your fitness routine or just life in general, because I know that there was definitely a time where I felt like I had to be so rigid on a specific workout routine. Like I had to lift every day, I had to do my cardio in a specific way, things like that. Like I was just very strict about what I did, and I had to stick to this certain way. And yeah, to some extent, obviously we want to have a routine, we want to follow something that's going to be effective, we want to be like disciplined to an extent, but not to the point where it takes over your life or it takes away from other things in your life. During that time, I would likely say no to adventures and things like this, which is like so opposite of who I actually am. I live for adventures and new experiences, and so when that was kind of like happening to me in that phase of life, and I was saying no to experiences and adventures and stuff just to like stick with this strict workout routine, strict eating that I had kind of like forced upon myself in my head. It went too far and it took away from the rest of my life, and so I have had to kind of unlearn that and re-find balance over these past couple of years, which is a process and it is like a learning and growing experience, but it's so important to do. It's so important to have balance and find balance in your life, because I keep saying this these days, a healthy lifestyle is meant to be lived. Like, what is the point of a healthy lifestyle if you don't have a life? Therefore, you need to make sure that, yes, while you have a routine, while you have some discipline, and while you're doing all of these things that, you know, make you feel good and are good for yourself, that you also have enough flexibility and space in your life to do the other parts of living and say yes to things. And so with that, my point kind of is that since being in Singapore, I have definitely taken more rest days than I usually would, but with that, it has allowed me to go on like day outings and adventures and things like this, right? Like this hike, this is my workout and activity for the day, and I know a past version of myself would think that I had to go on this hike and then I had to come back and then I like still had to lift, but then that would be weighing on my mind the whole time and I wouldn't be able to actually enjoy that experience. You do not have to follow the same workout every day. You don't have to do the same thing. Like, there are so many amazing ways to stay active and that will benefit your body. And if lifting, you want that to be a part of it because lifting is so great for you, I love it, you really don't have to do it more than 4 times a week. Like, you really don't. And then you can fill the rest of your days and times with other activities that keep you active and healthy and having fun and adventuring. Like, do not ever think that because you're lifting and because you're working out in a certain way that you have to do that every single day. Go for a hike, go surfing, go for a walk with your family and friends, go swimming in the ocean, play beach volleyball. I don't know what it is, but there are like actually so many day-to-day things that can keep you active. So you're like workout or activity for a day doesn't have to be a lift or a workout every single day. And I guess that's my spiel on why it's important to build in that space and flexibility into your routine so that you automatically can seek out these other adventures. You automatically can say yes to those things, and it's not like you're feeling guilty or bad because you're like skipping a workout or you're canceling it, because when you can build in this flexibility to begin with, then you get to experience so much more life. And really that's what it's about, right? Like, we live a healthy lifestyle and we do all these healthy habits and things to support our best lives, and so we need to make sure that we are actually living our best lives on top of all of that. Okay, let's go on this hike and let's have a good time.